These are not people. These are animals. The President of the United States. Every day that you think you've seen it all, along comes another manifestation of why their policies are so inhumane and why we have to continue the debate, striving for bipartisanship with openness about what is at stake and what the choices are, and to be unifying in every way possible. Calling people animals is not a good thing.
He insulted us once again. So here's what I think. I think clearly the president wants a war against Latinos and against immigrants. And that's why he expressed himself that way. Let's remember, you might make that distinction between members of MS-13 and the rest of the Latino community and the rest of the immigrant community. I assure you that most of Americans don't make that distinction when he says we're animals. Just like most Americans don't make the distinction between the 90% of Latinos that are here in this country legally, citizens of the United States, and anybody else he speaks about.
Well, look, that's not the kind of language I generally use to describe people. But in this case, I think there are a lot of people in our country who might agree with that characterization. This MS-13 gang is extremely violent. They're responsible for deaths in our country, for a number of violent crimes. So, look, if he had just been referring to undocumented immigrants generally, I think that would have been a lot more serious. But again, when it comes to these violent gangs, I think that a lot of their conduct is very violent and animalistic in nature.